A lawyer is after you since you have two. Please, my dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Archangel Michael stands before you now, his mighty sword gleaming with the fire of heaven. His voice echoes across the realms and into your very spirit. It's an emergency, he says, with power that shakes the earth beneath you. A lawyer is after you. Not just any lawyer, but one who holds documents that could change everything you thought was certain. You have two names that they claim belong to you. Two debts, two promises, two hidden truths that must be confronted. This is not a game. This is not a test. This is the moment your destiny collides with your past. Please open this right now. Open it immediately before it's too late. This message is not just words on a screen. It is a divine summons, a spiritual awakening, a call from the throne room of God. The battle for your life has escalated beyond what you see on the surface. Behind the scenes, forces, both heavenly and earthly, have converged to either bless you or bind you. And right now the scales hang in a fragile balance. You have two entities, two forces working against you in the earthly court, wielding legal power that could imprison your future if you do not act. But the same God who created the universe is standing with you. The same Archangel Michael who commands the armies of heaven is your defender. You are not alone. From the beginning of your life, your path has been shadowed by secrecy. You have carried burdens that no one else could see. You have hidden wounds, financial chains, and spiritual debts that were never yours to carry, but became your inheritance through no fault of your own. Perhaps you inherited debts from family members who chose silence instead of truth. Perhaps you unknowingly signed agreements that trapped your name on documents meant to steal your peace and your provision. Or perhaps the enemy has orchestrated a plan so cunning, so layered that even your closest allies have no idea what is unfolding behind closed doors. But now the veil is lifting. Archangel Michael says that these two names, two debts, two promises are the key. They represent more than just legal files. They represent spiritual contracts that were signed in ignorance or deception. These contracts hold power because you did not see them. You did not understand what was at stake. But now the hour of revelation is here. You must confront these two names with courage and faith because they are tied to your inheritance, to your financial future, to the promises God placed over your life before you even knew Him. You may ask, why a lawyer? Why now? The answer is simple. The enemy knows time is running out. He knows the season of delay is over. He knows the blessings set aside for you are ready to be released. And he wants to stop that from happening. So he has sent a legal weapon to try to stop you. But God says, not on my watch. Archangel Michael says, this lawyer may appear to have power, but I have power that no court on earth can challenge. The battle is not just legal, it is spiritual, and you are standing at the crossroads of divine intervention. Your faith is your shield. Your prayer is your sword. Your obedience is your armor. If you take a step back in fear, if you delay, if you ignore this message, you risk losing everything you have been fighting for. But if you stand firm, if you open this now, if you listen to the Spirit behind this message, you will see the chains break. You will see the lies exposed. You will see the truth set free. God says that He is sending you helpers, divine advocates who will stand with you in the courts of men and the courts of heaven. These helpers are not always visible. They might come in the form of a wise lawyer, a trusted friend, a prophetic word, or a sudden financial provision. Be alert to signs. Be ready to receive help from unexpected sources. God will not let you face this battle alone. The urgency of Archangel Michael's voice cannot be overstated. This is an emergency. The lawyer is moving faster than you think. The documents are ready to be filed, the claims are ready to be presented. The accusations are mounting. But the same power that raised Jesus from the dead is available to you now. The same power that split the Red Sea will open a way for you. The same power that shut the mouths of lions will silence your enemies. Do not be deceived by appearances. The enemy loves to use fear and intimidation. He wants you to believe the lawyer's threats are real, that the names on the documents are your doom. But God says these names belong to you, only in the physical, but in the spirit you have been set free. The debts are real only if you accept them. The promises are real only if you fight for them. The court battles are real only if you surrender your power. This is the time to awaken your spiritual authority. This is the time to reclaim what was stolen. This is the time to take back your name, your reputation, your future. God says, I see the injustice. I hear your cries. I will defend you. Archangel Michael stands ready to lead the charge. He says, prepare yourself. Gather your documents. Speak your truth. Do not be silent. Do not be afraid. You have two paths before you now. One leads to despair, delay, and defeat. The other leads to victory, restoration, and breakthrough. The choice is yours. But know this, the clock is ticking. The emergency is real. The lawyer's pursuit is relentless. The stakes are higher than you ever imagined. So, open this message now. Open it immediately. Don't wait. Don't doubt, don't ignore the call. God's light surrounds you. His angels encamp around you. His power flows through you. You are more than a conqueror. You are a warrior of light. You are chosen for this moment. You were born for this fight and you will win. Remember this always. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No accusation shall stand. No debt shall claim your future. The two names on those papers do not define you. God defines you. Your faith defines you. Your obedience defines you. Archangel Michael says, "We are with you. We are fighting for you. But you must move now. The emergency has come. The hour has arrived. Open it right now. Open it immediately before it's too late. The victory that seemed distant is closer than you think. The breakthrough you've prayed for is within reach. The chains that bound you are breaking. The lawyer's power is waning. The truth is rising. The light is shining. God says, I am your shield. I am your refuge. I am your deliverer. Trust me. Obey me. Follow my voice, your destiny is calling. Your miracle is waiting. Your freedom is here. Open the message. Open your heart. Open your eyes. The time is now. My beloved child, hear these words with a spirit wide open, for they are not ordinary. The realm of heaven is shifting with urgency, and Archangel Michael has come with a message that cannot wait one more second. This is an emergency. A matter beyond your comprehension is unfolding even as you read these words. A lawyer is after you. And the reason is clear because you have two precious gifts, two sacred blessings, two powerful legacies that the enemy wants to steal away, erase or destroy. You must open this message right now. Open it immediately before the opportunity vanishes forever. This is not just a warning. This is a divine command. The lawyer in question is not just any earthly advocate. This one represents a spiritual authority, a legal force standing against your divine inheritance. They come not only to challenge your possessions, but to challenge your very identity. The two you carry are no ordinary things. They are the fruits of generations before you. The sacred treasures passed through your bloodline, your destiny markers written by God's own hand. The two are symbolic yet real, representing your dual anointing, the gift of purpose and the gift of provision. The enemy seeks to cut you off from both to silence your destiny and block your path to abundance. You may have sensed the pressure, the strange obstacles, the unexpected lawsuits, the sudden threats, the weight that seems to crush your spirit. This is not coincidence. This is a battle, and the lawyer is only the visible sign of a greater spiritual conflict. Archangel Michael is standing guard, sword raised, but he cannot fight if you do not act. The hour has come for you to understand the depth of this war. You must open this message immediately. Your future depends on it. Listen closely. The two you carry are your twin blessings of legacy and leadership. One is the inheritance given by your ancestors rich in wisdom, spiritual authority and earthly assets. The other is the inheritance from heaven itself. The supernatural gifts, the favor, the divine calling to lead, to prosper, and to bless many. Together, they make you a target. And the lawyer has been sent to strip you of both, to force a legal battle that is as much spiritual as it is physical. You may be asking why now? Why me? Why this sudden attack? Know this, your time is ripe. The enemy is panicking because they see you're rising. They know that your two blessings are about to explode into full manifestation. They see your promotion, your breakthrough, your destiny unfolding, and they fear losing control. That's why the lawyer appears now to intimidate, to confuse, to delay. But God says, not today, not on my watch. There is a divine timeline and your breakthrough has been written in heaven. Nothing can stop it. Not even the most powerful earthly forces aligned against you. But you must not be passive. This is a moment for action, for faith, and for boldness. Open this message fully and receive the strategies heaven is giving you. Archangel Michael is your advocate in the spirit. He is your shield. He is your warrior. But he requires your partnership. You must pray, declare, and decree your victory. You must claim your rights and speak your truth boldly. The lawyer's case is built on deception, confusion, and lies. The enemy has twisted facts, created false evidence, and manipulated minds to make you doubt your worth and your rights. But God says your foundation is solid. Your inheritance is protected, the truth is your weapon. Do not be afraid of the legal battle because you are not alone. Archangel Michael and the heavenly hosts are fighting on your behalf. You are covered by the blood of the Lamb and surrounded by angels that no man can see. It is critical you do not delay. Delay is the enemy's tactic to weaken you. Open your heart. Open your mind. Open your spirit to receive divine wisdom. Now pray without ceasing. Ask for clarity. Ask for protection. Ask for the lawyer to be silenced. Ask for your blessings to be secured. Declare that the plans of the enemy shall fail. Speak boldly that the two blessings, your legacy and your leadership, will manifest in full glory. Remember, the lawyer is only temporary. The divine inheritance is eternal. The legal papers may intimidate the flesh, but they have no power over your spirit unless you allow it. God's judgment is final, and He is your defender. The enemy's schemes will backfire. Those who try to steal your blessings will themselves be exposed and judged. The law of heaven always prevails over the law of man. My beloved child, hear this now because heaven has declared it urgent. Archangel Michael is standing at your doorstep holding a message that cannot wait a moment longer. This is not a simple word or a passing thought. This is a divine emergency. The kind of emergency that shakes the foundations of your life and demands immediate attention. Archangel Michael says, "A lawyer is after you." Not just any lawyer, but one who knows about the two precious things you possess, things of great value, things that have been kept hidden from you until now. You might be asking yourself, to what? To what does God mean? Two legacies, two properties, two documents, two secrets. The answer is yes and more. You have two powerful treasures, whether in your name, in your possession, or in your destiny, that certain people have tried to steal from you. But today, God says, no more. The hour of justice is upon you. The hour of revelation has come. This lawyer represents not just earthly justice, but heavenly authority. A mandate to reclaim what was stolen, to recover what was lost, to restore what was broken. Open this message immediately because your time is short. The wheels of law and destiny are turning fast. There are unseen forces pushing against your future. But Archangel Michael's sword is poised to strike down all opposition. You have been targeted, but you are also protected. This message is your shield. This message is your key. This message is your divine intervention. Do not ignore this. Do not delay. Do not dismiss the stirring in your spirit right now. That stirring is the sound of angels preparing your defense. That stirring is the voice of God calling you to stand firm. That stirring is the call to action that you have prayed for many nights. The lawyer who is after you has uncovered what others tried to keep secret. He has the evidence. He has the papers. He has the mandate. But more importantly, God has the final say. Remember, the enemy is clever. He comes with deception, confusion, and delay tactics. He tries to bind your hands and blind your eyes. But Archangel Michael has come to break every chain. The lawyer may seem like a threat, but he is actually your deliverance agent. The law may seem like a storm, but it is clearing the path for your breakthrough. The two things that the lawyer is after, whether they are inheritance, property, rights, or blessings, are rightfully yours. God has kept them safe for you. And now the time to claim them has arrived. Think back to all the moments you felt lost, betrayed, or abandoned. Think back to the times people turned their backs, to the times the weight of the world crushed your spirit. Know this, every tear was recorded. Every injustice was seen. Every prayer was heard. God's justice does not sleep. God's judgment is sure. And today that justice moves like a flood toward your life. You may feel overwhelmed. You may feel afraid. You may feel unprepared. But listen closely. You are more than prepared. You are more than worthy. You are more than equipped. The divine army is marching with you. Angels are surrounding you. Archangel Michael's shield is over you. This lawyer is not coming to take from you, but to return to you what belongs to you by divine right, your inheritance. Your promises, your future. Do not let the enemy intimidate you. Do not fall into despair. The forces that have tried to steal your blessings are exposed. Their plans are unraveling. The mask they wore is slipping. The lies they spoke are dissolving. God says, I am the God of restoration. I restore the years the enemy tried to steal. I restore your joy. I restore your peace. I restore your favor. This lawyer is not working alone. He is backed by the courts of heaven and earth. He carries the authority of the Most High. He holds the evidence that will break the chains of oppression around you. But he needs you to open the door. He needs you to receive the message. He needs your faith to move the mountains that block your breakthrough. You may not understand everything that is happening right now, but trust this, God is orchestrating every detail. He is moving pieces on the board you cannot see. He is turning the tide of battle in your favor. The two things this lawyer is after may seem small to the world, but to God they are monumental. They represent your legacy, your identity, your calling. Prepare yourself to receive news that will shock you. Prepare yourself to see allies emerge from unexpected places. Prepare yourself for doors to open that were once sealed shut. The next few days will not be ordinary. They will be filled with divine appointments and heavenly surprises. But it all begins with your willingness to open this message and take action. Archangel Michael says, this is a moment of destiny. Do not let fear paralyze you. Do not let doubt silence you. Step forward in faith and claim what is yours. Remember, the enemy fights hardest when victory is near. So do not grow weary. Do not lose hope. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. God's voice echoes through the heavens. I am your refuge, I am your strength. I am your deliverer. When the enemy comes like a flood, I will raise a standard against him. You will not be shaken. You will not be moved. You will stand firm. The lawyer who is after you symbolizes God's justice at work. He represents the divine reckoning that will overturn lies and injustice. The two things that have been hidden or delayed are coming to light. They will be fully restored to you with favor and increase. God is not a God of confusion but of order. He is not a God of delay but of timely miracles. Your miracle is arriving now. Do not be afraid to confront what must be confronted. Do not be afraid to face those who oppose you. God has gone before you. God stands beside you. God fights for you. Archangel Michael's sword cuts through every deception, every manipulation, every attempt to silence you. Open your heart to receive this message. Open your mind to understand the timing. Open your hands to take hold of your blessing. The lawyer's arrival is a sign of your breakthrough, not your downfall. The two things he is after are your divine keys to freedom and destiny. Remember this: God does not make mistakes. Every delay was part of his plan to prepare you for this moment. Every betrayal was a setup for greater triumph. Every tear was watering the seed of your future success. The lawyer is the instrument of God's justice. His work will clear the path for your victory. Stand firm in faith. Declare out loud, I receive God's justice. I claim my inheritance. I reject every plan of the enemy. I am protected by the blood of Jesus. I am surrounded by angels. I am victorious in Christ. Know that God is fighting for you with power beyond human understanding. The lawyer represents that power moving in the natural realm. The two things you have are more valuable than you realize. They are the keys to your next level of blessing. You are about to witness a divine turnaround. What seemed lost will be found. What seemed delayed will be delivered. What seemed impossible will become possible. This is your appointed time, the season of breakthrough. Archangel Michael urges you, open this now. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Time is of the essence. The enemy will try to cause confusion, but you must remain steadfast. Pray, declare, and act in faith. God's promise to you is sure. I will fight your battles. I will defend your cause. I will restore all that was stolen. Your name will be exalted. Your testimony will inspire generations. Your destiny is secure. This message is your confirmation. This message is your divine invitation to step into victory. The lawyer is coming. The two things you have are about to be claimed. Your breakthrough is here. Open it immediately and watch the hand of God move mightily on your behalf. My dear child, you are standing at the edge of a storm that looks fierce and unforgiving. You may feel the pressure closing in as if the walls are tightening around you. A lawyer is after you. This is not just any ordinary threat. It is one that feels personal, relentless, and dangerous. You have two things on the line. Things that feel like they could break you. Perhaps it is your peace and your future. Perhaps it is your reputation and your destiny. But hear me now. Hear me clearly. You are not alone in this battle. God is with you. The angels are surrounding you. Nothing will go wrong with you because the Creator of the universe has placed a hedge of protection around your life. I know the fear that tries to grip your heart. I know the sleepless nights filled with worry and doubt. I know the moments when you wonder if you can survive this trial. But my child, do not be afraid. Do not let fear dictate your next move. The one who made the heavens and the earth is on your side. He has not forgotten you. He has not abandoned you. He has sent his messengers to fight for you. If you believe in angels, now is the time to call on them. This message is your signal, your divine invitation to open your eyes to the unseen army fighting for your freedom. Archangel Michael, the great warrior of light, stands at the forefront of this battle. His sword gleams with heavenly fire, ready to cut through every chain, every accusation, every lie. He is your protector and your defender. You need only call upon him and trust in God's divine justice. You may wonder why this is happening to you. Why the lawyer is after you so relentlessly, why it feels as if the ground beneath you is shifting. God wants you to understand that trials come not to destroy you, but to refine you. These two things you hold dear, whether they are your livelihood, your family, your reputation, or your soul's peace, are precious in His eyes. The enemy wants to steal them from you. But God wants to restore them multiplied. This is a divine contest and the outcome is already determined in your favor. But you must participate in this fight through faith and prayer. You must hold tight to God's promises and refuse to let go even when the night is darkest. Prayer is your weapon. Faith is your shield. Trust in God is your refuge. When you pray, you call down the power of heaven into your situation. When you trust God, you align your spirit with His will, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. This lawyer is a symbol of opposition, a physical manifestation of a spiritual attack. But no human can stand against the will of God when He has declared victory. God says, I will fight your battles. You are not called to fight alone. When you feel weak, lean on Him. When you feel overwhelmed, surrender to Him. When you feel lost, listen for His still, small voice. God sees your pain. He sees your tears. He knows your heart. Nothing escapes His notice. Even in moments when you think He is silent, He is working behind the scenes, orchestrating your breakthrough. Nothing happens without His permission. The lawyer's pursuit is allowed only because it will serve a greater purpose, a purpose that will reveal God's power and glory. I ask you now as you hear this message to start this video with an open heart and watch it completely. The angels are standing ready in God's presence will become tangible to you as you stay attentive. This is a moment of divine intervention. Do not rush or turn away. The peace you seek is within reach. The solution you need is unfolding. You may feel like the odds are against you, but remember David and Goliath. The giant seemed undefeatable, but with God's help, David overcame. So will you. This lawyer's power pales in comparison to God's authority. His legal tactics, his words, his threats, they cannot touch your spirit if you stand firm in faith. I urge you to begin each day with prayer, asking God for wisdom, protection, and clarity. Pray for the lawyer as well. Not because you condone the attack, but because praying for your enemies disarms their power and softens their hearts. Pray with fervor and persistence, knowing that heaven hears every word. Trust that God will bring people into your life who will help you. Allies you have not yet met, witnesses who will speak truth, circumstances that will turn in your favor. The divine network is activating right now. Doors that seemed closed will open. Evidence hidden in darkness will come to light. The scales of justice will tip in your favor. Your faith is being tested, but it is also being strengthened. This is your refining fire. The gold is tested by flames, but it comes out pure and shining. You will come out of this situation stronger, wiser, and more resilient. God will be your shield and your fortress. No matter what you face, you are safe. God's angels are your unseen guards. They watch over your coming and going. They encamp around those who fear the Lord and deliver them from trouble. You can rest in that promise. If doubt tries to creep in, remind yourself of God's faithfulness in the past. Recall moments when you thought all was lost, yet God came through. This is not the end of your story. It is the turning point. The lawyer's pursuit will be thwarted. The truth will prevail. Justice will be served according to God's perfect plan. You must keep your eyes on God, not on your enemy. When you do, peace will flood your soul, like a river. God is with you. He will never forsake you. Even if the legal battle feels endless, it has a divine limit. A point where God's hand will intervene and the outcome will be victory. Believe in the power of angels. They are messengers, warriors, and protectors sent from God to watch over you. When you invite them into your situation through prayer and faith, they move with great speed and authority. Start this video with an open heart. Allow God's peace to enter. Let the words calm your spirit, watch it completely and receive the spiritual weapons God is giving you. Faith, hope, courage, and endurance. Nothing will go wrong with you because God's promise stands forever. You are safe in His hands. You are His beloved child. You can trust Him to fight for you, to provide for you, to guide you through this trial. No matter the lawyer's threat, you have a greater advocate, the Lord of hosts. He stands before you, ready to defend your cause. The battle belongs to Him. Keep praying, keep trusting. Keep believing. This season will pass and a new dawn is coming. You will testify to God's goodness. You will share how He delivered you from the hand of your enemy. Your faith will inspire others. Your testimony will bring glory to God. This is your moment to rise. To claim the victory God has already won for you. To walk boldly in His protection. God is with you. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. Trust Him. Pray to Him. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Your spirit and says gently, your time is over. Not the end of your life, but the end of the waiting, the end of the suffering, the end of the years where your tears watered the soil of promises that never seemed to bloom. This is not loss. This is transformation. For so long, you prayed. You whispered in silence. You thought no one heard. But every sigh you released into the air reached the heart of God like incense rising from the altar. Tonight those prayers are being returned to you not as broken echoes but as answers dressed in glory. Michael declares with a trumpet in his hand and fire in his voice. The heavens are moving in your favor and nothing can stop what is about to unfold. And Jesus smiles at you with the kind of smile that carries galaxies within it, whispering, I will visit you at night. Not in fear, not in shadows, but in peace, in revelation, in an encounter that will leave your soul trembling with joy. Do you feel it? The pull in your spirit. The stirring that is hard to explain. That is heaven aligning with your destiny. That is the season shifting. That is why you are hearing this right now. Not by accident, not by coincidence, but by divine appointment. For years, you have thought, when will it be my time? When will I be seen? When will I be chosen? And heaven answers, today. Now. Your time of delay is over. Your time of being overlooked is over. Your time of standing in the shadows is over. Jesus says, the season that held you down is finished. And a new chapter is beginning. I am writing your story with my own hand, and no man, no situation, no chain can erase what I have ordained. Michael lifts his sword of light not to fight you but to protect you, to shield you, to clear every obstacle in your path. And on August 20th, heaven has set a mark in your timeline. It is not the day of loss. It is the day of awakening. It is the day when the unseen hand of God turns the page of your life and writes in bold letters fulfillment. You will look back and say everything changed after that. Do not let your mind wander to fear. This is not about punishment. This is about promise. This is not about endings. This is about beginnings. Heaven is announcing a visitation. Jesus himself says, I will visit you at night. Think of that. The creator of stars, the one who knows every heartbeat. The one who stretched his arms on the cross for you, saying, I will come to you. I will speak to you. I will comfort you. I will show you what eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. The night that is coming will not be dark for you. It will be filled with visions, with answers, with clarity that will remove every confusion you carried. You will not lie awake in worry anymore. You will lie awake in wonder because heaven will be near. Angels will surround your bed like guardians, and Michael himself will stand at your door to make sure nothing disturbs this divine meeting. Jesus says, your life is about to, what? To unfold, to bloom, to ascend, to step into the very things you thought were impossible. You are about to see reconciliation where there was separation. You are about to see provision where there was lack. You are about to see peace where there was storm. And you will know it is not by chance, not by accident, but by the hand of God who decided that your waiting days are finally over. Pause for a moment and breathe this in. This is not just a message. It is a mirror showing you who you really are. You are chosen. You are marked. You are carried by the whispers of angels and the breath of God. Heaven has already decided on you. The earth cannot delay you anymore. So hear me. Do not scroll away. Do not take this lightly. For the heavens rarely speak in this way, and when they do, it is because destiny is being unlocked. Michael says, tell them their time is over. Not in sorrow, but in celebration. The chains are broken. The delays are ending. The doors are opening. And Jesus adds, tell them I am coming, close. They will know my presence. They will feel my nearness. They will see my love not as words but as miracles. And on the night he visits, something in your soul will shift. You will wake up not the same. You will feel lighter, freer, stronger. The burden you carried for years will no longer cling to you. And the world will see the glow in your eyes, the peace in your step, the joy in your heart. And they will ask, what happened to you? And you will. Heaven visited me. There are nights when heaven bends low to earth. And tonight is one of them. Heaven is not watching you from a distance. It is moving around you, preparing the very atmosphere of your life for an encounter. Jesus is not sending a messenger. He himself is coming. And Archangel Michael, the warrior of heaven, is clearing the pathway, ensuring that nothing will stand in the way of what God has decided for you. Your time is over, Jesus whispers again. And you begin to realize he is not ending your life. He is ending the old chapters that never served you. The empty seasons where you felt unseen, the cycles that repeated like storms. Those days are being sealed shut. You are stepping into a reality you never thought would be possible. Think of all the times you stayed awake at night silently crying, hoping that maybe somehow someone in heaven heard you. Tonight those tears are no longer wasted. They are being answered. Every sleepless night has become a seed. And now it is harvest time. Michael says, every tear has been recorded. Every sigh has been counted. And the Lord Himself has come to say it is finished. From August 20th forward, your story shifts. Not because of luck, not because of coincidence, but because heaven has aligned its clock with yours. You are stepping into an appointed moment. A time written before you were born. And when divine timing comes, nothing, no delay, no enemy, no fear can stop it. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. Jesus walking into your room tonight. Not as a distant figure of history, but as the living Christ, the one who knows your name, the one who carries the scars of love in His hands. He looks at you with eyes that see deeper than your pain, deeper than your failures, deeper than your fears. And He says, I came for you. Feel the weight of those words, not for the world. In general, not for the crowd, but for you. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not abandoned. Heaven has chosen this exact time, this exact moment, to remind you that your destiny is not behind you. It is before you. Michael's sword glows brighter in this hour. Not to frighten you, but to remind you that protection surrounds you. You are guarded, shielded, carried. Every force that tried to block your breakthrough is being removed. Every unseen hand that tried to hold you back is losing its grip. And every door that was closed in your face is being unlocked by the keys of heaven. And when Jesus says, I will visit you at night, He means He will bring peace that surpasses understanding. He will bring answers that silence your confusion. He will bring visions that give you direction. You will not wake up the same. You will wake up renewed, restored, realigned with your divine assignment. Take a deep breath. Can you feel it? That warmth, that stillness, that pull inside you, that is heaven leaning closer. That is the Spirit whispering, get ready because what is coming is greater than what you lost, stronger than what you feared, and more beautiful than what you imagined. August 20th is not just another date on the calendar. It is a prophetic marker in your life. It is the day when heaven says enough. The wilderness is ending and the promised land begins. It is the day when Jesus Himself steps into your timeline to remind you that His promises never expire. And so tonight, let your heart not be troubled. Do not let anxiety take root. Instead, expect. Instead, believe. Instead, open your spirit to the reality that the Lord of heaven and earth is visiting you. Not to take from you, but to give to you. Not to punish you, but to bless you, not to end you, but to begin you anew. Michael leans in and says, do not scroll away. Do not miss this. For heaven is speaking directly to you. This is your confirmation. This is your sign. This is your moment. And Jesus smiles again, saying, your life is about to become a testimony. The world will see and know that the Lord has done it. And when you step into tomorrow, you will notice the shift, the peace will feel different. The clarity will feel sharper. The joy will feel deeper. And you will know it is not temporary. It is permanent. The change has already begun. And nothing can undo it. There are turning points in life that cannot be explained by human logic, and you are standing at the edge of one right now. Heaven has prepared this moment, and Jesus is whispering that your time of waiting is over. All the prayers you thought were unanswered. All the nights you felt like no one cared. Those moments were not.